Hello, it's Joe.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome, Raise the Nox, Xaphen, Killer Tofu. What's going on today? I hope it's nothing too stressful. Ninjo, how are you? BHG, Pencils. I got a bunch of mods here already. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Dim the Witless, thank you for the resub for 11 months. Thank you so much. As you know, that does give you priority requests, so if there's something you want to hear, don't be shy, just let me know. BD Slade, what's up? Melon Lord, it's good to see you. Let's see. Take the four talk. You got this, good show. Take the four toch Nick. Hello, how are you? TMKDK. Sheridan, thank you so much. I can't believe it's been 3 months already. That really flew by. I feel like it was just yesterday when you popped into chat. How are you guys doing? I do feel like I should be very transparent with, I'm not feeling like 100% like myself today, and I was going to talk about that a little bit and kind of like what's been going on. I know that was a very dramatic slap. I feel like one of the burning questions that some people might have is how my show went this past weekend. I had an album premiere with one of the bands I play with, Tails, and it went very, very well. At this show, I did one of my own loops live in front of an audience without headphones for the very first time, and it was, I'm not gonna lie, I think a lot scarier than I even realized I felt about it. But it went very, very well. I'm really proud of myself. But I realized the build-up to doing that show, as well as going on tour twice last month and traveling home and balancing Twitch and teaching on top of that, I officially reached burnout, and I was in such denial about it, and I had to have some friends that I really love just like really lean in on me and be like, you need, to address this. Star-Lord, thank you for the follow. I feel like undeserving right now because I'm being so, I don't know. I don't want to be a downer because I feel like I always want to like be happy and like peppy for you guys to help whatever day you're going through. But I woke up after the show and I went to rehearsal immediately after, and I got through about half of the rehearsal, and I just felt this like pressure in my chest, and I asked if I could leave early, and they were super nice. They're like, yeah, go ahead. We went through the stuff we did today, and I thought I'd be celebrating after I finished everything I needed to this month, and instead I just felt like I can't even describe it, and it was a really hard day. And yesterday I took off the entire day and I just only put my butt on the couch and played Stardew and tried to just allow myself to not think about work for a second. And I think it was really hard for me to admit because, this is like my dream to be a full-time musician, and I got to do things I've always wanted to do this past month, like play rhythm guitar on stage for a band. I got to play keys. I got to do so much. I got to do my own original song by myself without a band or anything, just me. But I realized the pressure I put on myself to do that, as well as everything else, was just way over what it should have been. And I needed to just sit down and reassess if I want longevity in this career, the things that I need to adjust in order to make that happen. Have I figured that out yet? Of course not. And will I do it quickly? Probably not. But I do think that this is a very crucial point. I am grateful that I've hit in a way because it's a part of growing up. And no matter what field you're in, I know a lot of you guys probably have experienced this too, where mentally you're pushing yourself too hard, but it takes your body to just totally like shut down. Like I couldn't do anything. I couldn't eat. I was sick. I'm still a little sick if I'm being honest. I just my body told me, hey, I'm glad you got everything you got done this month, but screw you, essentially. Like, how dare you do this to me? I'm gonna make you hurt now. And I'm still hurting, and I know I'm gonna get through it, and I know a lot of you guys are probably gonna tell me I told you so, and that's fine. But, I don't know. I still really wanted to come on today. It makes me feel selfish, honestly, because I don't know. When I'm on here, it's clearly forcing me to actually look at myself, if that makes sense. Like I'm looking at myself right now, and I can see that girl's tired and that girl's a little stressed, but that girl also really still wants to play music today so badly. It's still my favorite thing, and I'm gonna work towards being more responsible with it. But I guess I just wanted to be transparent with that first, and if you needed a streamer who is bubbly and gonna help lift you up today, I don't know if I can be that girl for you. I'll try. But I need to also just do this for myself, if that makes sense. So I hope I'm not letting anybody down. Root Dude, I'm like flabbergasted that people are following me when I'm like this. I feel like really bad. Root Dude, thank you for the follow. Thank you. And Minstrel, thank you so much for the host. And you guys are gonna make me cry. The Wolf with the Red Roses, thank you so much. I'm still a full-time professional musician, but I'm just gonna make sure that I try to be a bit more of a responsible one. The last time I felt like this was honestly when I was at Berkeley. Sheridan, thank you so much for 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. And for the resub yourself, thank you. Dennis, it's so nice to see you. How are you today? Rexterl, thank you. Yeah, I'm already feeling better just having said it, I guess, to someone, and hearing my silly Polybridge soundtrack that I put on all the time, and looking at my binders of video game music, and I'm just so excited to play. I don't see you? Okay, my bad. Sorry. So thank you for allowing me to be transparent, and seeing that it is the beginning of the stream and people are still filtering in. I'm probably going to bring this up again a little bit later, just because I do feel like maybe owed an explanation isn't the best way to phrase it. It's more like I care enough about you guys and this that I want to give an explanation as to why I'm a bit subdued today, I guess. Sean, it is so good to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. I always see you on like Instagram posting about stuff, but how are you? It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. I hope that you've still had some time to work on music yourself. And just thank you, as well as Hoagie Man at tier 2 for 14 months, kicking off a hype train. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you. I feel like I've slowly, for Hyun, kind of been getting it out the last couple of days, but it'll probably happen at some point today. I'll play Vienna, right? And then I'll like totally freak out. That's usually how it works around here. But let's play some violin, shall we? Thank you, Joe, for 100 bits. Thank you. Oh, there he goes. Mr. Hank. Thank you, everyone. Every time. It's a quartet of cats. Yeah. You guys spoil me, my God. Kind of stuck the landing there. I feel like I just got lucky though. Where I was like, I feel like the song's about to end. Let's just stop now. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for amid damage. I don't know if I should say that D like again. Amid damage or amid damage. Minstrel the Menace, thank you for getting a sub. And thank you, Dim the Witless, for 8,500 bits. Thank you so much. Melon Lord for 100 bits as well. Sean, thank you so much. Jill Sandwich Stars. Amazing. Thank you so much for a resub. Thank you so much, you guys. I can't believe the hype train is actually happening with just the beginning of this stream happening. Thank you so much. I think what I'm gonna do, if it's okay with you guys, is just have priority requests on today. I do usually do free requests at the beginning of the stream, but again, I feel like just kind of dipping my feet back in right now. And if you really want to hear something, if you just ask me really nice, I'll probably just do it for you. So please let me know. Thank you so much for the hype train, you guys. Really, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Porg, it's good to see you. How are you? So let's see here. I do have my list open. I have so many extra windows open. Let me exit out some of these that I don't need. Oh, we need this one. That's chat. Doing good now? Jen! Thank you so much for 5,000 bits. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please let me know if I could play something for you. Thank you. Porg, yes, the show happened this last weekend. I was talking about it at the beginning of stream. I'm gonna get into it a bit later. It went really, really well. I did my live loop of Cut Clean in front of everyone, and they loved it. I got so many good responses. The audience like exploded. And I had a enormous crash afterwards that I'm gonna talk about a bit later. Because I already kind of dove into it, but that crash that I had, I'm admittedly, I think, struggling a little bit to come out of. I know that I will, but I think I'm just kind of in a shock from everything that happened this past month. Oh, no, Porg. I honestly would go on about it forever. I feel like I'm just doing it at the sanity of people in the chat to be like, okay, girl, we get it. You burnt yourself out. Whatever. Like, we get it. We saw it happening over the past month. We don't need you to explain. I gave you guys a sassy imaginary voice. I know you wouldn't talk to me like that. I'm sorry. Porg, thank you so much for 1,000 bits. Oh, and a lovely little SpongeBob pedal rain. Lovely, lovely. Yeah. Let me know if I could play something for you. I think what I would like to insert for my first Joe pick, I really like to do Farm Boy. I feel like it's a great way to kind of start off some relaxing vibes for today. And of course, I want to do it because it's done by one of my favorite remixers, the amazing Juke Remix, who I adore. You guys know this. Make sure to check out his YouTube channel. When I found it, I just found myself listening to all of it, and I loved it. Thanks, Porg. I found something cute in one of my drawers today. Random. But look, it's a little Charmander. How lovely is that? Alright, I gotta do my focus remotes. Believe it or not, I used to put this on my pedal board. I just put a bit of Velcro on his foot, on his little feet, and I thought you can kind of see where it used to be. But I loved it. I thought it was like the cutest little thing. It made me happy whenever I played my shows, so I liked having him in front of me to cheer me on. But as you can imagine, the stability of little Charmander sticking on my pedal board was not great. But I thought I'd bring him back and let him hang out with Karok over here. Cute. Let's see. We are going to be doing Farm Boy, like I said, from Final Fantasy VII. I fell behind with uploads. I've been putting all of that responsibility on BHG, which is so not fair. And now that I have the month back, I'm going to be working on it a bit more. I need to edit together last week's stream because we had it interrupted in the middle, so I'm going to edit it together. And I pressed the record button today, mods. I did it. Yes. And everything's running smoothly, so that's great. So the VODs are all up on the YouTube channel Joe Plays Violin. And I'm also going to experiment with editing clips and putting them up on there too. I was inspired to do it because last week I, in the moment, made a bluegrass rendition of the Polka Center with the banjo and the guitar, and it was so freaking fun. And I was like, man, I really want, you know, the clips back, like, so that people can see, like, the little tiny moments and not have to sift through a 4 or 5 hour, you know, video. So that is my plan for this month. I do need some time, I will admit, to kind of work my way back in from my burnout. But this is my plan and my intention. I'm going to do the best I can. And I just, you know, want to make you guys happy. Let's see here. We got the track open. I'm going to have a little more of my Kitty Quartet coffee. Oh, now that the focus remote's on, let me show you a close-up. One of my students got me this mug, and it's one of my favorites. I think it might be the favorite, but it's a little cat quartet. So freaking cute. I love it so much. I feel like I always go between this one or the mustache, but the mustache mug, you guys kind of know that one. But I think this one's my favorite. Yeah, blue. Let's be real. Blue would be second violin. Just saying. But yeah, I think that's probably. I feel like blue might be. Yeah, he'll be second violin. Okay, Farm Boy. I think one of the things I like best about Juke remixes is that he does such a nice job of like including the ambient environment sounds like the running water and like breeze. It just completes those cozy features to successfully make it just so relaxing and homey, and I really really enjoy playing along to them. One of these days I'm going to finally send him uh, yes, I reached out to him originally to ask if I could play on the tracks, and he was so nice. So I really want to send him a video of me playing along with one day, but you know me, I'm so like strict with myself and making sure it's how I want it to sound. Mamzelle, how are you? I was lurking a bit in your body painting stream the other day. You're very, very talented. How are you? It needs more angry ducks. Who is responsible for the angry duck emote? Let me see. Isabel Mercier. I see you, Isabel. I see you. Jingra, how are you? It's good to see you. I always want to say Jinjo when I see that because, like, the Jing and Banjo Kazooie is my favorite N64 game in the world. Um, Forever Rachel, I can do that for you, Melon Lord. Let's see here. Making sure I'm caught up. Looks like we're pretty good. Yeah, like I'll admit I've become, the longer I've been on Twitch, more of a lurker. Um, I don't know. I just want to, I don't know. I overthink things. You guys know me. I overthink things. And I'm like, oh, I don't know how long I'll stay. And I don't want to just like pop in chat and then like, I don't know, not be able to respond or something. I don't want to seem rude. So I feel like I tend to be a bit more quiet lately in other people's streams. But I usually have people on, to be honest. I really enjoy the company aspect of Twitch. I really do. Oh, you did that one, Pencils? I feel like I would be able to recognize your style by now, but I guess that just surprised me. Huh. Fellow lurker here. It's fine to sit back and enjoy. Thank you for the affirmation for the wolf, and I also like totally encourage and welcome lurkers and everybody. But I already am feeling so excited to just play this stuff today, you guys. I'm so excited. I'm gonna pick a couple more and then I will do Forever Rachel for you for Melon Lord. I'm also seeing Tifa's theme, which I adore, so I will happily do that for you for Tim. I almost said Tim Witless. Not too bad, still kind of fun, but I will respect your name, Dim the Witless. Thank you so much for the sub. Speaking of that kind of like piano vibe, Butt Smuggler! Yes! I love you. How are you doing? It always makes me happy to see the word butt in chat. Butts are so funny to me. Sinnoh wins, though. Sinnoh beats with this particular emote. I saw it and it was like love at first sight, really. I was like, oh my gosh, that is an amazing emote. It's a little ghost with a butt peeking out. It's amazing. It's amazing. A butt smuggler, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little rough around the edges today. No, not because of any fun reason, like I'm hungover or something like that. Not that that would be fun. I realized I just pushed myself a bit too hard lately, and I had a bit of a burnout reassessment of life moment on Saturday. Reassessment in regards of like career and like what I was doing and if I was doing it right or if I was doing it a healthy way. Oh my god, Pencils, I totally forgot about that one. I saw you make that live. Memories. Kazoo, how are you? It's good to see you. But I'll dive into that a little bit later as I talked about it not too long ago. And what I would like to do today is Eyes on Me first from Final Fantasy VIII. And then I will do Forever Rachel and then Tifa's theme. We're just doing a whole Final Fantasy smorgasbord right now. Did you see the slight doubt in my eyes for the right usage of smorgasbord? Bum, bum, bum. Dawn, it was nice to see your name pop up again in chat. How has everything been going on your side of the world? I hope everything's going okay. I don't know any Persian music. I wish I did. And if I did, I would certainly play it for you. But I unfortunately don't. Someone asked if I knew Western. I do know a bit of Western swing. It's been a while since I played it. It's there's a particular style of fiddle playing that's unique to Texas, really. I have like a book for it for Western swing. Like I learned one called like the Dill Pickle Rag, I think. It's been a while. Other side of the pond. I didn't want to assume. Chris McCarthy, it's good to see you. How are you doing today? And JoJo Gaming, it's always such a joy to see you. Oh, you guys, I just saw a text from another group thing about future shows, and I'm like already getting kind of nervous. Let me see. Louisville, Kentucky, that one's easy. I can handle that. Oh, one of you is going to be very happy. Okay, these are at least at the end of the month, so I can kind of relax for a little bit. I think I can handle this. Okay. I was opening up at the beginning of chat about feeling burnt out, and I just got a text about 7 shows this month, and I'm trying like not to get worked up about it yet. I think I can handle it just fine, but last month really pushed me a bit far. Lass, it's good to see you. Coast Swing Dancer. Coast Swing Dancer, is that another? For Nifsick, it's totally fine. It ended up, honestly, I think, being something that really needed to happen. I was gonna open up about it in a bit, but it's just been a difficult 2 days, if I'm being honest, with kind of navigating what these emotions were coming from and what I wanted to do about it, you know? And I know it's not something I'm gonna figure out really quickly, but I'm just not gonna... I know I don't need to make any decision right now, so that's good. I'm just gonna try and focus on just playing for today. The tone of that kind of warbly note was kind of hard to match with the violin. I was like, should I make my vibrato as big and like wonky as that one, or like. But then that sounds kind of funny, so I don't know. Um, let's see. Yesterday I had your specific rendition of Breakfast in America on my brain and tried to listen to the original. Oh my gosh, Nipsic, that's an honor. And playing more Octopath Traveler. I know I'm going to be diving into some more of that today. I feel like, especially knowing that you're so supportive of me playing Octopath Traveler songs, I want to do like a bunch of them. Um, oh my gosh, I'm like so embarrassed to like how much that shook me up already. It's just like just having talked about feeling burnt out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shows. If we do, and then it's talking about rehearsals. It just makes me feel a little stressed, but I don't have to, I guess, make a decision right now. Does that a mashup that exists? Next up, we got Tifa's theme from Final Fantasy VII. And for this one, I really love playing along to a gorgeous piano. It's probably one of my favorite to play. Oh, that one always feels so good. And I'm excited too because like I still see spots in it where I'm like, oh, I need to like learn to make that note a little bit shorter, and then it will like explode when I bring it back into the new phrasing. Like I can tell I'm just slowly but surely finding ways to play it and feel really, really comfortable. I think I'm gonna do just one more Final Fantasy song, and then I'd like to move on to some instrumental loops. I love playing the instrumental loop stuff. So let's do one more like super calming piece, and we're gonna do Noctis theme from Final Fantasy 15. Noctis theme. This was one of the pieces where I couldn't decide if I wanted to learn the violin part or the piano part, so I just wrote out the parts for both of them, and I'll start with the lead and then go into what the backup stuff is. Thank you for the follows, by the way, for Fum Scheme, as well as YGen88. Thank you so much. And let's see, Merlinimu? Was that good? It felt good to say. After playing so much live music lately with bands, I'm like getting back used to hearing everything in the headphones. It's kind of nice though. I feel like I have control over what's happening. It's so pretty. I feel like it's one of the most relaxing Final Fantasy ones. Banda Ninja, it's good to see you. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for popping in. Let's see here. I feel like it's rather early in the stream to jump into the instrumental loops, but hey, just going with what's feeling right today. And again, I am still accepting priority requests for today, but I just wanted to turn off the free requests for my first one back after all of the excitement from the past weekend, just to help myself come back in and, you know, feel a bit more in control. So I think what I'd like to do next is, well, I technically said no more Final Fantasy, but I would like to do my instrumental loop of Hobo Bob, what's up? Thank you so much for the resub for 7 months. Hi, how are you doing today? Oh no, I haven't even been live for an hour yet for Bad Ninja. We just got started. Just warming up still, really. But I would like to play for you guys the arrangement I put together of Kids Run Through City. I experimented with adding guitar for this one, and I really liked it. It takes me a second to build, but I find it to be really relaxing, so if that's the kind of vibe you're looking for, then settle in. I'm gonna try and help you feel nice and comfy cozy. Let me just turn this up. So I don't need those plugged in anymore. Here we go. Is our mic working on our looper? Check, check. Check. Yes. In my heart, you are always on time, Bada Ninja. Let's start with that guitar. I'm definitely going to do my Bluegrass Polka Center today again at some point too, because that was so fun. Let's see. I'm trying to do some preemptive work here, see if there's any chords I don't know. A diminished. I think that's it. It's on the keyboard to be. Oh, the instrumental one's down. Diminished is when you have a minor third and a minor fifth. It's the chord that sounds very like menacing. It's like the evil villain chord. Oops, sorry, violembo. I think that's it for the guitar. So then we got. I should know all these other chords, so it looks like we're ready to go. Hobo Bob having a sub, that does give you a priority request, so if you see something you'd like to hear, please just let me know. I'll happily play it for you. Let's see. I'm going to track guitar first, and then I wrote a quartet arrangement that I'm going to layer the strings on. I hope you enjoy it, you guys. And thank you again for just spending some time with me today. wish I had less reverb overall. With the finger picking, I felt like it had it all kind of bleed together, which was kind of nice. Um, but for Callie, thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. Thank you. I put so much in my heart into these pieces because I love them. Like, I work as a full-time musician here in Nashville, Tennessee. Mr. Grover, thank you for the follow as well, by the way. Oh yes, Hobo Bob, I would love to play that one for you. Um, but having being in 4 bands here in Nashville, when we're in the car, people like to talk about, their favorite bands they listen to and all this stuff. And I always felt kind of embarrassed because what I really like to listen to is video game music. And I wasn't entirely sure why. Like, of course I play games, so there is that like sentimental value with it. But I think also when I hear game music or like a really beautiful remix or arrangement of one, it just immediately makes me feel like home and like that comfy couch that you get to play on and your comfy clothes and dimming the lights and just forgetting about everything else for a while. And that's why I'm so passionate about my game arrangements that I put together for you guys. Whether I'm doing, accordion or the washboard with it or anything, I try my best to just make them, even if you don't play games, have a sense of just like warmth to them, That's Memphis. Oh, I know of the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid. There it is. Got it out. I love talking to you guys about like the process. Most of you know, but I listen to music and I write out all the sheet music by ear. And then when I do it, once I find the melody of it, for instance, this piece I'm looking at, Endless World from Dragon Quest II, I thought the melody was so just like heartbreakingly beautiful. Let's see. Oh, G. And then the melody with it. Are you kidding me? It's so pretty. Let's see if I can do it. We need a G and a B. Yeah, there it is. And then... and then it's G octaves. And back to... But anyway, once I figured out that melody, I tried to find the chords to it, and I found out it was a G to an A major to a C minor, back to a G. And then when I had the chords there, it was easy for me to start making up harmonies to play along with it. I feel like I might as well do this one as I was just explaining it. I don't know if people would be bothered by that. So I wrote out the melody first, and then I figured out what the chords would be for the entire thing. So now what I'm gonna do is I find an empty track on my looper, and I'm gonna start by building the chords. Then I'm gonna play the main melody. And everything you hear after that is a harmony that I thought might be nice to fill it out based on the chords that were given for the melody. So this is what it ended up being in the very end. That's better. That lower octave. realized I'm peaking, and no one wants that. That's gonna make it sound awful. This should be at like halfway, and this should be up higher. I'm sorry if that was loud in your headphones. It should be clear now. My bad. So now we need the main melody. that song. It's so pretty. It was I was listening to an orchestrated rendition of a bunch of Dragon Quest music, and that particular melody was at the end of a 5-minute like piece, and I ran to my computer to download it and put it in one of my editor programs so it would only loop the last 2 minutes of it, because it was that melody playing, and I just thought it was so pretty, and I just sat and I listened to it and tried to think of what I would want to do. And I remember thinking to myself, I'm never going to make something as pretty as I think it sounds right now. Do I think I accomplished that? Still no, but I really quite like this piece so much. So that's how I go about the arrangements that I put together for this channel. Of course, many of you know that I also do this with commercial music too. So like I'll do this for, you know, like Paul McCartney songs and Ella Fitzgerald and Radiohead and all that stuff. And I love doing that as well. Please don't get me wrong. I love it so much. But I will admit that the game ones do have a special little part of my heart that just like sparkles when I do it. It makes me so happy. Before I do a Stillness in the Rain, my loop I put together for a Stillness in the Rain for Stardew Valley, like harp twins. I do have one harp back here. It's my newest acquired instrument that I was only able to buy thanks to you guys, so thank you so much. But in my practicing of it, I've only really gotten one song super ready to go. I've started my next one, and I think you guys are really going to like it. A lot of the instruments I've gotten for this channel have only been possible because of you, so thank you so much. Because of you, I was able to buy the harp, I was able to buy my accordion, and my washboard, and my bass, and my bass amp, and my kick drum down here, with a little snare kick. And with all these things, I make these arrangements that make me so dang happy, and I hope you guys like them too. A nice jug, like to blow into, like a boom, boom kind of a thing. I feel like that would be fitting. When it comes to the next thing I'm gonna buy for the channel, I want to wait until I have at least like 5 to 10 harp songs strong. If I'm getting anything else, like if there's anything that's been like yanking at my heartstrings that I want to do, I'm trying to think. Oh man, but woodwinds is gonna be a whole different family of instruments. Having had a background with violin and guitar and understanding the elements of piano, I've been able to do the banjo and the bass and the harp because they're related to those instruments. If I try to do a woodwind, that's like a whole nother beast, a whole nother scale too. Oh yeah, I want to get an apple crate. These are all really good ideas. I don't have an ocarina, but I feel like that might be too on the nose for me. You know what I mean? I feel like people would be like, of course she has an ocarina. I don't know if it's like too much, if that makes sense. I really want to do in singing loop now. A piece I actually haven't done for quite a while is, maybe I'll save that though. I want to do a bit of singing for you guys as well. And one that like builds relatively fast. Let's do... I kind of want to do I'll Follow You Into the Dark. I still don't really know what I'm doing yet. I do honestly kind of want to try and get a cello one day. I just don't want to like be irresponsible with buying instruments. It sounds so cheesy, but if I buy an instrument, I just want to make sure that I can give it like the respect that the instrument I feel deserves. And what I mean by that is I want to properly like learn about it and make sure I'm using correct technique as much as I can with playing it, and I don't know, just go about it in a way where I feel it all makes sense. Oh my god, bagpipes are way too loud. I think it would be by far the loudest thing in my everything so far. I think honestly what I might need to invest in, which is more of a live performance thing, so I might keep that off of here, I guess, is I think I need to get some in-ears or some proper earplugs because after playing a lot of shows this past month, I feel like my ears are definitely affected. It was just, it was very loud. Is this gonna be too low for me? Love of mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. That seems like a good one. I don't know. Maybe the bagpipes might be the thing to push them over the edge. I've gotten Joe Mama a fair amount of times in my life. A new one that I've gotten thanks to Taylor, the lead singer of Tails, that band I'm in. He's been calling me Josephus. Do you guys know what that's in reference to? Yes, he just explained it to me and I've never heard it before. But it sounds like another name apparently. He said it's very popular in the South, but I've never heard of anyone with this said name. Josephus. Quiz question. What do you think it is? Yep, that is the correct spelling, pencils. I'll give you a moment while I track the guitar. I'm gonna also layer some strings on this and then we'll sing. Maybe piano? Maybe. I want this to be kind of ambient. 3, and... That's the wrong chord. My bad. Here we go. And... Someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark. No blinding lights or tunnels to gates of white. Just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hand of a spark. Heaven and other side that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the notes on their vacancy signs. There's no one beside you when your soul embarks. I'll follow you into the dark. In Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule, I had my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never looked back. Heaven and side that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the notes on their vacancy signs. There's no one beside you when your soul embarks. I'll follow you into the dark. Heaven and side that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the notes on their vacancy signs. There's no one beside you when your soul embarks. I'll follow you into the dark. You and me, we've seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Valkyrie, and the soles of our shoes have all worn down. The time for sleep is now, but it's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon. Heaven and other side that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the notes on their vacancy signs. There's no one beside you when your soul embarks. I'll follow you into the dark. Yes, I'll follow you into the dark. I feel like that tempo was like a little bit painful, small, painful, slow. I'll speed it up the next time. I just wanted to try and do something different with it, you know? I feel like this song is one of the most popular to jump to. And with that being said, I feel like I'm trying to find a way to do it just a little bit different. So I haven't found exactly how I'm gonna do that. I want to make it kind of like ambient and spooky and dark. And yeah, I think I might just need to lean into that a bit more. Maybe I'll try later in the stream. Thank you so much, Jove, by the way, for donating $12.34 to make a beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4. We are strong with the numbers games, as we always are here. But on a serious note, thank you so much, for real. For a lot of these songs, I've been figuring out how do I want to reapproach them a little bit differently. Because I'm getting close to, believe it or not, my 2-year on Twitch. And so I'm thinking, like, instead of always trying to add a bunch of new stuff, I also really want to focus on making sure that I put a lot of love into the songs I already have and rework them into something special. I don't want to just settle with it. Oh, thought I heard a noise. And with that being said, one of my goals was to play more piano. So I'm going to play Maybe I'm Amazed by Paul McCartney. This has never been necessarily my most popular requested song, but I really love it. It makes me think of my dad because he showed me a particular version of this song. I wish I could remember who it was covered by. He just texted me. I could probably just ask him. But he showed me this beautiful rendition with just guitar and a vocalist, and it was so beautiful. And I found it to be so relaxing. And I'm a big Paul McCartney fan. I mean, I guess it's kind of easy to be like, well, who isn't a big Paul McCartney fan? But Uno Peanut Butter, thank you for the resub on a 4-month streak. Thank you so much. Everything is going well. Thank you so much, Uno Peanut Butter, for asking. I had a bit of a experience over the weekend I'm going to dive into at some point, but we're getting into good pacing with some music, so I kind of want to just keep rolling with that. On this track, I did already pre-record the guitar to help things move along a bit quicker. I know building a loop from scratch isn't everybody's favorite thing, so I do have a variety where I, will pre-record and keep it ready to go. So on top of this guitar, I'm going to push myself to try and add some piano, and then we're going to add some strings and go from there. You guys are talking about donations, but if I'm being honest, I decided last night the next big purchase I'm buying is a freaking mattress, because my mattress is 10 years old and it's starting to bend in the middle. And I've needed sleep so badly the last 2 days, and I cannot get to sleep. It's so uncomfortable, and I'm done. I'm done with this mattress. I'm buying a new mattress, and I'm gonna do a freaking Tempur-Pedic, and I want to sleep on a cloud. So I'm hoping to make a decision by the end of the day. It's driving me insane. I've never needed sleep more than the last 2 days, and I haven't been able to get into that REM sleep at all. I've just been rolling around. So enough of that. I deserve better. So I'm doing the dang thing. Okay, Maybe I'm Amazed. I need to do piano. Let's go lower. Maybe I'm amazed at the way you want to do the chromatic? Doesn't he do it? Or on the C? I could chromatically grow up on any one of those. I'll just do the C. It's easier. Dr. Mechmech, what's up? Also, I'm late for this, but Princess Kenny, thank you so much for the resub for 9 months. Thank you so much. That's insane to see back like that. It really means so much to me, and just that you've been so supportive of my journey since before Twitch, really. So thank you. Okay, I can do this. A little nervous. Oh, one more thing I need. Yeah, that's easier. Okay. Let's give it our best go. at the way you pull me out of time. You hung me on a line. Maybe I'm afraid of the way I really need you. Maybe I'm a man, maybe I'm a lonely man who's in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. Maybe I'm a man, maybe you're the only woman who could ever help me. Baby, won't you help me understand? Maybe I'm amazed at the way you're with me all the time. Maybe I'm afraid of the way I leave you. Maybe I'm amazed at the way you help me sing my song. You right me when I'm wrong. Maybe I'm amazed at the way I really need you. Maybe I'm a man, maybe I'm a lonely man who's in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. Maybe I'm a man, maybe you're the only woman who could ever help me. Baby, won't you help me understand? Maybe I'm amazed at the way you love me all the time. Maybe I'm afraid of the way I love you. Maybe I'm amazed at the way you pull me out of time. You hung me on a line. Maybe I'm amazed at the way I really need you. That was kind of a mean way to stop. I wanted to know what would happen though. There's only one way to find out, you guys. You just gotta try it. And if that's what I could inspire for anybody, then heck yeah. I've been admittedly trying to take some more risks lately and just, I don't know, I want to just authentically be in it as well, and I don't know. I just want to make stuff. Could you see where I was going with it though? Like, could you see like, oh, that might have been a cool ending. And hey, maybe it could still be. We don't know for sure yet. I do have a priority request that I still need to get to. So let's work our way back. I just wanted to do a little bit of singing. We are going to do A Stillness in the Rain. This is an arrangement I did based off of Stardew Valley. I'm in my second year of winter now. I'm getting the hang of the mines out in the desert. It's been great. Mermaid Serenade! Dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. I didn't copy the raid call, so we're just gonna all caps it out. That's totally fine. Mermaid Serenade, thank you so much. Please let me know if I could play something especially for you to thank you properly for the raid. I would love to play you something. Just let me know. And I guess to introduce myself a little bit, I'm just gonna do a tiny bit of improv over a video game soundtrack, Polybridge. It's this beautiful acoustic, lovely piece that I think you guys will like. Or at least I hope you will. Let's do this one. So pretty. Black Girl Gamer, thank you so much for the follow. And for Zared, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. It is improv, but I will admit I've played it a couple times before, so like I'm familiar with it, you know what I mean? If you want to hear more like, I guess, authentic, kind of like a track I don't know well improv, let me see. I have like another playlist of stuff I like to keep on in the back. Oh, I forgot about these. I'm gonna learn these ones. They're really pretty. Oh, yes. Someone asked me to learn something from the game Demo, and I heard this piece, and I was like, oh, I need to learn this. This is so pretty. So I guess I'll just try to do improv over it. I haven't heard it for a long time. little sneaky jazz chord at the end. Isn't that so lovely though? I think Chris, Frolic Chris, was the one in chat that like he said you should try and learn something from Demo. And I looked up a lot about it and I was like, what is this game? It's like a little girl in a library and there's like almost someone that looks like Slender Man kind of, but like friendly Slender Man. And he's just playing the piano. And there's a bunch of like music in it that's like all over the place. Okay, so we do have someone that recognized it. Friender Man! That's adorable, and I love that. So I picked that one, and I was going to learn the exact melody to play for you guys. For anyone who's new, I listen to stuff and I can write out the melody, so I love finding pieces and just shining some light on them. I also copied this one. I can't remember if it's because I'm going to learn it, but let's just hear what it sounds like. I don't know what this is. It's another one from Demo. Those like kind of made me want to cry. That was really nice. I totally meant what. Whoa. That's more stuff on my mystery playlist of songs I'm preparing for you in the future. But for Black Girl Gamer, I know exactly what you meant with "this makes me feel so feminine." I just felt myself like, I don't even know where necessarily, but it felt just so like flowy and pretty and nice, and I really liked that. For your question last week, Joe, the instrument you like to play is guitar. Oh, I doubt you suck. I doubt it. What I've learned the most, honestly, and what I was kind of dealing with earlier in the beginning of the stream, I was talking to you all about, is I really strongly believe that with music and playing an instrument, I really think it's at least like 50% confidence. I'm not even kidding. It's just so You know, it's like speaking and projecting your words rather than stuttering over them and mumbling. Not to say that there's anything wrong with doing those things. I do them constantly live on here with you guys to see. But I think one of the strongest and most important things with learning to play is learning to say your words rather than mumble them. But you kind of got to think of that like notes, if that makes sense. So many follows. Thank you guys. Sick you. It's good to see you. How are you? Roxy Joy Art, thank you for the follow. Prov, thank you so much for 200 bits. 11 Bastion 13, thank you so much. And for Moobs, welcome. My dear friend Moobs. 084, thank you so much. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being at a mediocre point with music. That's still better than most can say, you know? I am so curious about what's on this playlist. I haven't revisited it in so long. I have a bunch of playlists of video game music that I might keep on in the background for like just certain vibes. But at the bottom are pieces that I potentially want to learn. This one's called Pasta Salad, and I just want to know what it's about. It's from Cook Serve Delicious 3. Cute, so far. And I'll get ready for the Stardew Valley piece next, I promise. Not much of a guitar soloer yet, but I'm working on it. But yeah, I stand by this one. It is cute. It's fun. I like the vibes of it. I've actually been practicing my whistling, believe it or not. I realized that I wasn't doing an individual like push of breath for each whistle. I was trying to do like one breath in a bunch in a row. I can't really whistle though. But maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll get there. It's definitely not in my arsenal of instruments yet. Not yet. There's still another one on that playlist I'm quite interested to see. I can see that for Bob's Oars. I can definitely see that. All of the Chocobo themes are so fun and bouncy until like... which one was it? It's like the one where you... I want to say maybe 8. It like got more serious. I can't remember though. Or no, I'm thinking of 10. I don't know. Whatever. Here's A Stillness in the Rain, also known as Abigail's song from Stardew Valley. It's one of my favorite scenes from the game. It's really cute. I feel like that would be me, being all moody out in the rain, just wanting to play some music so bad. Let's see. I need to see. Oh, oops. I didn't do one of those right. I'm gonna try that again. One, two, and... high for me. I feel like there's something I could figure out one day with that. That was fun though. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with that one. There's so many like possibilities. Oh, I forgot to do the little hi-hat. Sometimes I like to do the on my washboard, just the tiny hi-hat. I feel like it's really cute. Really super cute. Let's see here. We got more Joe's picks. For Pio, thank you so much for the resub for 3 months in a row. Well, I'm blaming crayons for this, yes. So thank you, technically, Mr. Pencils. But I'm still really happy you're here for Pio. Let's see. Let's get into some more like orchestrated background pieces to play along with. And then I'm going to take a quick break. And we'll get back into it. You know what I'd really like to do right now is actually the Ritual, or Seasons After Fall. It's an indie game, a really beautifully laid out indie game where you play as this fox running through the forest through all the different seasons. And the entire game is, what's the word I'm looking for? Is composed with a quartet, and only a quartet. So it's really just lovely and warm, and when I listened through it, I needed to pick out some pieces to add to my song list here. So they're all relatively short, and I'm going to play them in a row, one after the other. We're going to start with Title. I know it's not the most exciting name, but trust me, it's a nice song. We're going to start with Title, and then I'm going to play a tune called Waterfalls. Next will be Foliage, and ending with their big piece, Ritual of the Seasons. You can find live performances of all of these tracks on YouTube, and I highly recommend it. It's beautiful watching them do it. Again, this game is called Seasons After Fall, and I hope you enjoy it. Next up, Waterfalls. foliage. Here we go. I am playing some wrong notes. Come on, Joe. Focus for the big piece, the ritual of the seasons. Thank you for the follow, by the way, for Vipu. Ritual of the seasons. Here we go. Definitely was not my strongest performance of that series, but I wanted to get back into it. Again, I will admit, after all the excitement of doing these shows on tour and stuff, I'm excited to also have some time to settle in and get to do, my main schedule that I was used to doing. Let me see here. I kind of want to open a calendar real quick. Okay. I gotta stop looking at the schedule. Let's see here. I would like to do some more like orchestrated full pieces for you guys now. They have a bunch of newer ones, have had like a bunch of the full tracks that I've been really enjoying to play. So I'm going to start off with a piece that I did recently from Ori and the Blind Forest. It's called Naru, Embracing the Light. And it's so happy and just, I don't know, exciting and uplifting. And I really enjoy it. I hope you guys do too. Senna, thank you so much for the raid. Please let me know if I can play you something. I only know for Skyward Sword Skyloft. I haven't done an arrangement yet for the Ballad of the Goddess. I really want to, but I could do Skyloft for you if maybe you'd want to hear that one. How was your stream, by the way? I hope it was great. Today is my first day back from a really long and crazy time last month. I went home to see my family at the beginning of the month, which was amazing. And then I went on tour for 2 weekends, which was also amazing, but put a lot of stress on me in a lot of ways, if I'm being honest. And then we had a really big show in Nashville. I did 2 shows in Nashville right at the end of the month. And I was talking a bit about it at the very beginning of stream, but your girl got burnt out for the first time in like years and years and years. It's why I'm not a bit more like peppy today, I guess. I feel kind of bad about it. Like I wish I could, I don't know, be that kind of streamer for you guys that's just like big and exciting and fun and all over the place. And I have those days, I promise I do. But I feel like I'm in a way kind of like recovering from the shock I went through for just how many hours I was on the road and how many hours I was in rehearsal and still teaching and still streaming as well. I realized I just pushed it way too hard and it was a bit of a shock. But I still wanted to play today to kind of have my first steps back. But I will admit I'm feeling a bit self-conscious today. But I selfishly still really wanted to be on. I just really wanted to play. I miss so much just playing these songs and just chat and hanging out with you guys. But I'm definitely a bit more tentative today, I'll admit. I feel like even with my violin playing, I'm holding myself back still a little bit. It was just kind of a lot to process. Thank you, Tripwire. And Silver, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Like, I wanna try my best to be strong, but like, it was just such a shock after the big show where I did one of my songs, which was a big source of pressure for me. I did a loop live for the first time in front of an audience, and it went really well. They loved it. But I had worried myself into like such a state for doing that. And the next day I woke up from the show and I immediately had to go to another rehearsal. And I got halfway through the rehearsal and just looked at the lead singer and they were like, "You should go home." And I was like, "Yeah, like I should go home." Like I wasn't crying or I wasn't like making any wild face or anything, but he could just see that I was so spent. And I was shocked because I wanted to like celebrate, that I had completed the month, that I played guitar on stage, backup guitar for a rock band for the first time when I was on tour. I played keys for the first time on tour. I sang harmony. I performed my own loop song for the very first time. It was such an exciting month, but the amount of stress that all caused me made me totally just like collapse on Saturday. I got back from rehearsal just like, oh yay, now I can relax. And my body was like, oh no, you're not. And it just felt like my chest was being like squeezed, and it made me realize like, oh, this is that thing everyone talks about, that you shouldn't get to that point. This is burnout. And I'm still kind of in it. Like I took all day, the rest of the day, Saturday to rest, and Sunday was also very difficult, if I'm being honest. I just forced myself to sit down and not play any more music and just work my way through it. And I'm feeling a lot better today, but I'll still admit I still don't feel quite like myself. I think what happens when you reach a burnout is it makes you doubt a lot of what you're doing and where you're going. And especially when you attach that to your identity, it can be a really scary thing. Because then you're suddenly like, well, who am I then? Like this thing I've been chasing after for years. Oh, for Cerulean Night, I can do. Are you asking for one of those? Because I'll happily play that one of those for you. I always love playing Crossing Those Hills. It's like my favorite. But yeah, like in between that and 7-hour car drives to get to the venues and late nights and sharing a hotel room with like 5 people again, it was all really great. But I pushed myself too hard, and by the time I got back, my body was the one telling me something was wrong. I got really sick. I'm feeling a bit better today. I'm still feeling a lot of chest pressure and a bit of like a shortness of breath thing, but I know I'm going to get through it, and I know I'm strong, but I also recognize through this process that this is something that needs attention, and I need to be smart moving forward. And as I'm getting texts for the 10 shows I'm being asked to do this month, I got to really think about this and decide how I can do that and maintain a healthy me. Because I don't want to take off too much time from streaming again. I took off a lot of streaming time last month for touring, and I know that's going to be something that happens, but I want it to be less than what it was. I'm kind of going off. I hope you guys don't mind. It feels like an elephant in the room I'm hiding, I guess, but I'm just, again, kind of going through a reworking of how I can continue to do the things I love while maintaining a strong core, because I lost that last month and I started losing it throughout the month, and a lot of people were telling me while it was happening, like, you're gonna burn out, stop. And I was like, no, like, I've been doing this for 10 years, I can do this. But my body was the one to tell me no. And again, I'm still kind of working through it, but Necro, thank you so much for the raid. I feel bad. I was kind of talking about kind of a bummer topic, but I'm ready to move on from the bummer topic. I just felt like it was kind of like out there, so I wanted to bring it up. But please let me know if I could play something for you. I was about to play Skyloft, a quartet arrangement that I put together. So if you would like to hear something too, please just let me know. I'm valid. That makes me feel better. Bum-er talk. Whoops. We don't want that. We want... We got all sorts of stuff happening. Okay, let's get rid of the Stardew loop, and we're gonna now do my Skyloft loop. Okay, to finish that topic though, I'm confident I'm gonna get back to myself relatively soon, and I have so many ideas for this channel and songs I want to learn on the harp and more loop arrangements that I'm working on, but I'm just taking this week to go slow and kind of take everything as it comes. And by next week, I want to start getting back to some of my old things, but I think I just need kind of this week to be a little bit off, if that's okay. I feel bad about it, but, you know, it's just kind of what's happening. Two, three. definitely not perfect. I kind of want to see if the guitar chords I wrote work. Or even here. Totally could work. I don't know if that'd be something where it would be better with the guitar inserted into it or the piano. I feel like it'd be worth investigating. For a lot of my pieces, I do write the chords above everything. Like after I make, all the harmonies and I write out all the melody and stuff. But I always like to put the chords there just in case I want to try something else. Let's see. For Eric, thank you so much for the resub for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Moji Player, it's good to see you. Good to see you, Baloo Boppin'. And Silver, you're so sweet. Thank you. I don't feel quite like that today, but I really appreciate it nonetheless, you guys. Thank you. Let's see. Did we have one picked out for Necro for the rave? For the rave? For the raid. Primrose. Perfect. Okay. Octopath Traveler, Nivsat, are you here? Because I know how much you like Octopath Traveler too. Primrose the Dancer. Last little bit of coffee here. Oh, we still have some Orion in the back. The piece that just keeps giving. Primrose was one of the very first songs I actually learned from Octopath, and I loved it. Still do. does make me happy coming back to these pieces and remembering when it was like really difficult for particular parts and reasons. So it feels good to be able to come back and be like, I got a bit better. For Necro, I'm having that issue right now in Persona 5. I'm having so much trouble beating the last boss, and I hate it, and I haven't touched it in so long because of that. I will admit though, I do need to take a quick break here, and then I'm just gonna play probably only a little bit longer for today. I don't want to push myself too hard, but again, I just want to thank everybody for being so supportive with me, just being really open and honest about my situation going on today. And it's making me kind of nervous to, I guess, be this open. I've always been pretty open, but yeah, I really appreciate the warm responses, so thank you. Okay, so for my break, let me just pop on one of my videos real quick. GoPol, thank you for the follow, thank you.
Forget the way you helped me. Won't forget the way you said the warmth of your love's like the warmth of the sun. And this will be our year. Took a long time to come. Don't let go of my hand. Now that darkness has gone. And this will be our year. Took a long time to come. And I won't forget the way you helped me up when I was down. And I won't forget the way you said, darling, I love you. You give me faith to go on. Now we're there, and we've only just begun. And this will be our year. Took a long time to come. The warmth of your smile, smile for me, little one. And this will be our year. Took a long time to come. You don't have to worry. All your worried days are gone, and this will be our year. Took a long time to come, and I won't forget the way you helped me up when I was down, and I won't forget the way you said, darling, I love you. You give me faith to go on. Now we're there, and we've only just begun. Took a long time to come. Like the warmth of the sun, and this will be our year. Took a long time to come. Don't let go of my hand. Now that darkness has gone, and this will be our year. Took a long time to come. Now won't forget the way you held me up when I was down, and I won't forget the way you said, darling, I love you. You give me faith to go on. Now we're there, and we've only just begun. This will be our year. Took a long time to come.
I know I usually do the burp thing after. I don't know, it just doesn't feel like a burpy kind of day for me. I think I'd rather just be like, again, just like kind of authentic with what my vibe is today. You guys are kind of watching me go through it, but I am currently trying to work my way out of a burnout that just really hurt and really hit me very hard. What was this song? That particular song was called This Will Be Our Year, and I put it up on my YouTube channel, Joe Cleary, if you want to check it out. I'm slowly but surely taking all of my loop ones and I'm recording them and putting them up on YouTube. But it's by one of my favorite bands, The Zombies. So I'm not quite sure how much longer I'm gonna be playing. I really want to keep playing, but again, I feel like I'm kind of working through this thing I'm working through. And I'm proud of myself for still coming on today, because that's what I really wanted. So I think what I'd like to do next are some of like my favorite really full pieces. So I'm gonna do Flames Grace Guiding Light. After I do a bit of improv, this one feels right. I think it's like a mixed bag of worry. Primarily, to be a bit more clear about, I guess, what's kind of going on. The big thing I'm trying to get through and what caused this whole burnout sensation was the constant pressure of this is coming up, you need to be prepared for it, you have to stream, and then you have a rehearsal right after, and then you're getting in a van and you're going to go to West Virginia tomorrow. And all of that, while I was prepared for it and I did a good job doing it, it just, that anxiety every day of just being adaptive and ready for these situations ahead of me were really difficult for a month straight. And I don't want to... Sorry. I don't want to lose the water. I mean, I'm the one that's adding pressure to streams because, like, as things started to progress, I, felt that pressure of just like, oh, well, I need to make sure that I continue to do better and provide a good show every time, and then my numbers will become like the others and like front page and blah blah blah. And I know I'm doing that all to myself, but again, the mounting pressure that I felt over this past month was just a lot to handle. Like the first runs I did, they were all 3 to 4 hour shows, and those were the ones I had to learn all the lyrics for backup vocals, as well as the guitar parts, the key parts, and the violin solos. And I know that I over prepared, because I always do that. I take music very seriously, and I love it, and I want to do the best I can. But that mentality, with the amount of work that was required of me that month, made me essentially get to this point where now I'm just like physically in a lot of pain the past couple days. Is I pushed it too far. And I'm proud of myself because everything that I needed to do this month got done, and it got done well. The bands are all very happy. But even during the stream, I got asked about 8 more shows this month. And it's just making the pain in my muscles so much worse. I just feel a tightness. And again, I know this is this is burnout. This is what it is. People have warned me about it, and I knew I was tiptoeing towards it, and I knew I was in the middle of it while it was happening, but I just told myself to get through the end of the month. But I'm admittedly just scared moving forward and balancing everything in a proper way to protect my musicality, myself, and my body. Because when I first got finished with everything, I can't even tell you guys the condition that I was in. I feel embarrassed because hearing myself talk about it back, it doesn't sound like anything worth complaining about. And to be like, my body hurts and stuff like that, I feel like it sounds just like a suck it up kind of moment. And I wish I could, but I can't. And that's probably a part of my frustration right now. I just want to do well. I've been working towards this for as long as I can remember, and I'm scared that something just changed or shifted within me from what this past month did to my stress levels. I love you guys. Thank you. And I don't want to make light of anything you are going through. Like, the first thing I could think of about getting out of this was just really playing with, like, my heart. And so that's what I just wanted to try. And I want to try just a little bit longer. I promise I won't cry the rest of the stream. Hexpix, Bits, thank you so much for the follow, and Loki Core, thank you guys. And thank you everyone again for just helping me work through this. I think I just got scared because the last time I've had a burnout was when I was at Berkeley, and it was when I first picked up the violin again. Because most of you know, I haven't been playing violin my whole life. I quit when I was a kid because my teacher was really discouraging. So I didn't play. And when I decided I wanted to play violin again, I played every day for hours and hours and hours. I would just go to class, buy a coffee and practice for 3 hours, go to class, buy a coffee and practice for 3 hours, and go to class and practice a couple more hours before bed, and do the same thing over again. And I didn't realize that as I was doing that, I was totally, getting to a place where I feel like I'm at now. So I guess that kind of scares me too, where I was like, I haven't done this for so long. Like, I thought I got past the point where I could do this, but that's silly, of course. In any field, I know this happens to people. I know it's probably happened to some of you guys as well. I hope not, but maybe it did. So I'm just making sure that I take care of myself the best I can, and just make sure I'm easy on it. And my only goal for today was to try my best to get back to a place where I feel connected with the violin. Yes, right now it's a bit difficult for me, I hate to admit, but again, I think it's just because I push myself a little too hard. So I'm probably going to do like 4 more songs today, and I know I don't need to say I'm sorry, but I feel like such an idiot right now. Like, I know people cry on stream, but I know it was just... I think I'm just maybe gonna do 1 more for today, which makes me sad. I really want to keep going, but I know if I'm gonna get out of this, I need to do what my body's telling me to do, and right now it's telling me to stop. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna try again tomorrow. I think the piece I'd like to end with, yes, I find it really relaxing, is Colony 6. felt like playing it a cappella was helping me get closer. You guys are so nice. I'm such a loser. Thank you guys so much. I keep scrolling down. Thank you, Bast Worshipper, for the donation. I can do this. Some Coding Guy for the bits. Tripwire. Hoagie Man. Spoopy Knit for 5 subs. Thank you. Eric Jano. Tripwire. Hoagie Man again. Eric, thank you guys so much. Great White Ninja, thank you. Jove and Silver, that was so generous. Thank you. I'm so okay. Hoagie Man, Tripwire, Dawn. What? I feel like bad. You guys, that's so nice. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I didn't want to just like incite anything. I just wanted to try before I reached the end of the stream today that I tried to play something and have it come out how I really want it to sound. Playing a cappella made me feel like it was the closest I've gotten. So, no one has to give anymore. I just want to try and get this. Silver, no. You guys don't have to do this. Thank you so much. I'm getting closer to what I want. I really want this one. Thank you guys. Okay. I feel like playing things a cappella is helping me kind of get it back. It sounds so dramatic. To sum things up for confused people that might be like, what the heck is going on? I feel like I hit a burnout, and what that meant for me was I was scared that I was losing the connection I feel like I have with my instrument, and I just wasn't able to play things how I wanted them to. And I'm trying to prove that's not happening by not doing any tracks right now, and I just want to play. A bit hesitant, but I felt like it was closer to what I wanted. Thank you guys so much. I know you're gonna tell me not to. I feel bad that like such like an epic hype train happened when I'm just like clearly going through a thing here. I don't know if this one's gonna make it up on the YouTube channel. This VOD, I don't know. But Silver, thank you so much. I feel bad. I just don't want you to feel like you had to have done that. Some coding guy, thank you so much, MBD. Thank you guys. But I want to do one more song that I'm usually scared of because when I'm playing it with nothing, I feel like it's giving me more of a chance to like take it. Hey, fierce kittens. I'm having a hard day. This might be a totally bad idea. I want to see what happens though. I'm trying to get over a fear right now of playing a little bit. Went through a bit of a burnout, and I feel like I'm not in control of my violin playing. And I want to claim it back, and I'm just gonna play by myself one more piece just to see what happens. That made me feel a little better. And I feel like I learned a lot kind of in that moment too. Thank you, everybody. I know I hope I didn't freak anybody out. I had a bit of a cry there. I think I have it together now. But with working through this burnout, I think that's what's made me the most afraid of it is I feel a struggle to connect with the music how I used to because I just pushed myself far too hard the last month with going on the road and playing for multiple other bands, Nashville shows, and everything else in between. I worked way too hard, and I was just scared that I had lost something. I know it's not going to come back right away, but I found that just playing things a cappella just now is a really good lesson for me with what I think is going to work well to help me grow. I feel so weird for anyone if this is your first time here. I usually have a really fun stream, I feel. I just admittedly pressed go live today when I was feeling very vulnerable, and I don't regret it, but I guess I feel a little nervous that so many people saw it. But at the very least, I was hoping to convey for anyone else that might feel like they're going through this or doing it in some degree that you're okay and it's normal. Thank you, George Garros. I have a lot of stuff to show everybody. I've been working on my piano and my harp and on so many arrangements that I put so much heart into. I'm just having trouble doing that right now, but I recognize it's because I'm just a bit tired from a lot of work lately, so I'm going to end the stream here today. Thank you guys so much for lifting me up. I'm still kind of shocked by everything that was given. Just thank you guys so much, Dawn and Silver. And I think what I'd like to go, we do have to think about a raid here. I'm looking at who's on right now. How about we get, let's see. I love you guys too. I know I'm gonna work my things out. I've burnt out once before a long time ago. And I know it's not gonna be super easy, but I'm still going to push through. I still want to stream this week. And I'm just going to roll with everything as it does, but all I'm trying to do is get to a place where I feel like my emotions are connected back with the violin. That's what I want, because that's where it feels like it's not there right now. But I know I'll get it. I think who I would like to raid is Sarah Caponut. I know I'm going to say her name wrong. I feel so bad. Coponut? She's an amazing, absolutely amazing pianist, and she's rated me a couple times, and she's so kind and so sweet and supportive. And I know you guys are going to absolutely love her if you're talking about musicians who truly put themselves into their music. I believe that's her. Don't tell her I was a mess today, please. I'm going to do my best to make sure I'm live tomorrow at 3 Central Time. And I'm going to just rest up. And I really appreciate you all very, very much. Thank you so much. And take care of yourselves too, please.